be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss.
Hola, buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
This YouTube video is going to be about Medellin and Guatape.
I mean, big city, second biggest city in Colombia, but whilst it's got a very, very checkered history, it felt safer, to be honest, than Bogota, cleaner, probably more modern, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
The areas that we saw.
Yeah.
And we had a fantastic walking tour, didn't we? We gave an introduction into the metro system, which includes cable cars and buses, all on the same card. But as part of that, then took us up to a graffiti and Communa 13 tour. The Communa 13 is an area that you've probably seen on Fast and Furious and various other films with gangsters and lots of crime, etc. But over the last 20 years, it's been absolutely transformed. The local community have done a huge amount of work to just make it a more desirable place for people to visit, and actually we had a great time, didn't we?
Yeah, we must remember as well, we went out, we were staying in El Poblado, which was a touristy area. The hostel Noah had a great kind of roof terrace, but we went out for a couple of meals, and one of them was mamacitas. Fantastic food.
Definitely the best food we've had in Colombia. Really good vibe.
Aperol spritz there.
We did. Yeah.
We broke the bank for that one. And then we took a bus to Guatape.
Yeah, pretty straightforward, wasn't it?
Yeah, easy.
Thankfully, Uber operate in Medellin and obviously Bogota as well, and that just makes life so much easier in terms of getting around. You know what you're going to pay, you know when it's going to get there. Yeah, it's perfect actually. As a tourist, I think it was brilliant.
Yeah. So Guatape is the most colourful town yet, I think, a bit like Salento, but beautiful. That I think they're called bas reliefs, and again you'll see those in the video. But a really joyous feeling, vibrant colours.
This area is the lakes and water sports. So normally you could do kayaking, all sorts of other things. But unfortunately, because of a drought, it's got 50% less water at the moment. So that really restricted what we could do to walking around the town, and also going up to the rock whose name I've forgotten. Pedro
del Penol, 700 steps to the top, and the views actually, you could see the whole lake structure, and you could see how low the water was. And in fact, the funniest thing is we're staying in this hostel, very nice, called Lake View. There's no lake. No. I hope you like the video. If you like it, then please like and subscribe. It just helps us.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. This is our smaller bus from Salento to Medellin. So we are now off to Medellin after a fantastic 3 days in Salento. I can't stop showing these lorries. They are so big and so slow. You definitely do not want to get behind them. Stopped by the time we got to Medellin, and we were staying in El Poblado, which is the tourist area, very cosmopolitan, very pretty. Our hostel Noah. So Hostel Noah had a bit of a different vibe to our previous hostel up in the mountains of Salento. However, it was comfortable. We did have the biggest television in our room ever. But we also had the smallest toilet and bathroom, but it had the best roof terrace ever. It was absolutely brilliant. I'm not sure this is going to be a good game. Well, it's a beautiful morning in Medellin. And today we're having breakfast that comes with the hostel we're in, and then we're going off to do a city tour. It's about 4 hours. We're going to do cable car, District 13, all into one. So a busy day, but a very beautiful day. Very beautiful day. So we've just come up to the metro, which we're going to take this morning.
Now you say it, please.
Fair.
Very good. Now guys, fair is autistic and they have difficulty understanding jokes. So if you are funny, please let me know so I can laugh because I am humor a lot. Perfect, that's it. Alright guys.
Oh my gosh.
Have you been to Bogota?
That was a bit scary.
I was living.
You guys, now, the mountain over there, all the way. Awesome. How you guys, now, the mountain over there, all the way back, we've come, okay? Right guys, in pictures, enjoy the view. I'm going houses or Christmas presents or fireworks shows, right, or whatever they wanted. But there was this little catch. If the police would come for the gangs, then the people had to hide them. And if they didn't, they would get killed. But actually, no one was killed in this part of history because people actually liked the gangs at the beginning, right? However, thanks to the most famous person from Medellin, the gangs started to get violent over the years, very violent, until something amazing happened in 1993.
The Metro card can be used on the buses, on the cable car and on the Metro.
Now, this is one of those graffitis that will always tell the same story. Even if it changes, it will always tell the same story, okay? Now guys, let's go to the...
Me dio una empanada, me dijo, coño, somos la misma mamá, misma espada. Una flor, chico, presento la gran Colombia. Vamos en el micro a tomarnos unas cervezas o mejor por un café. La inspiración de este día me la da el soleil.
Frag noch.
Du weißt, ne? So heißt im Moment, oder? Pictures.
If you can hear me, we're in commune 13 on a graffiti tour on history, history of Medellin. After such a brilliant graffiti tour, we took the Metro to the Botero Square to see the Botero Museum. It was a little bit edgy and we'd been told that we should not be there after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But 2 beautiful museums we saw. So this was the Museo de Antioquia. Had a variety of art as well as a whole top floor to Botero. too soon. Our trip to Medellin was over and we were on our way to Guatape. We're off to Guatape today.
Another bus.
Another bus.
Another day, another bus.
So we got off at the wrong stop and we had to get this tuktuk to take us into Guatape.
So this is the Lakeview Hostel, which is situated right on the edge of town, away from the hustle and bustle. The reception areas have got high vaulted 2-storey ceilings, and there's kitchen area and reception space, plenty of space for seating and dining. On the first floor are all the bedrooms and dorms. Our bedroom had a balcony with view and also really nice ensuite with double shower. Top floor, really funky space with seating, big balcony with hammocks. There's dining area, and this is a slight problem because it doubles as a restaurant, which means that at certain times you can tell they would frown upon the hotel guests from using the seating area.
We bring you down to the lake edge. So as you can see, Andy's just kind of panning round at the moment, is that there is no water in the lake at the moment. There is 50% less water than there should be. There is a drought at the moment. So we've not been able to kayak, we've not been able to do any water sports really around here.
Side of the bridge is the lake view that we should be enjoying, but in fact it's a field view.
Breakfast with a view. This morning's breakfast, I've gone for the healthy option. First time I've had granola with Colombian yogurt, which has a bit of a different taste, loads of fruit, and then this that looks like beer. What do you think that is? So we had a wander around Guatape. It is the most vibrant, colourful town that I've ever seen.
To be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I missed. I know.
This is the Calle del Recuerdo. Just going to span round to this. It's so pretty. Church was in the main square and we popped in and they were getting ready for Easter week. And there you can see the rock we're going to climb. It cost us 500,000 pesetas, the two of us, and climb 700 steps to the top. Last bit of the 750 steps to the top. So we are at the top of El Piero, or El Roc de Piero, which is just above Guatape, 750 steps.
Counted everyone, felt everyone.
Yes.
Just about got our breath back now, and the view is stunning. So we're expecting to do quite a lot of different activities, water related, and when we've got here, no one told us before we got here that the water is 50% lower than it normally is, which means that about 80% of the activities we wanted to do we can't now do. So anyway, we're going to make the most of it. So the town itself is beautiful. It's known as the most colourful town in Colombia.
Around this rock is surrounded by these lakes. Just going to go around. Just get an idea of what it looks like. So I take it that the brown, if the water's at full capacity, you wouldn't see. But very beautiful. So we did it. We climbed right to the top, 750 steps. It's also washing day. A bit of a pain is this hostel has a washing service, but it hasn't been in use for the last 2 days. So we've literally had to stomp everything out in the shower. So we're so in need of some clean clothes. So I think there was a few people doing a rain dance while we were there because it rained, it really rained. So I think everybody was glad about that. Got very wet coming back from Guatape town, so washing us all wet. Anyway, we're eating Andy's chef again tonight, having a bolognese. So we haven't done any cooking in the hostels, but we decided that we would check out the facilities, and Andy made a spaghetti bolognese. Then it was back to Medellin to catch a night bus to Minca.